We know so much about magnetism so far, and I'm going to look at this circuit that we have. Now we have a magnetic circuit. We've talked a lot about the fact that we have coils of wire, and if there's current going through those coils of wire, the then we have the ability to sort of induce a magnetomotive force inside these coils of wires. And if we induce a electromagnet um, an electromotive force inside these coils of wire, that's Fm, the amount of force that we can make because of these wires is the number of turns here times the actual current that went through. So this is magnetomotive force that's getting induced in here. And when we have a magnetomotive force, that magnetomotive force is going to, so the current is inducing the magnetomotive force, and that magnetomotive force is causing magnetic lines of flux to happen. So these are my flux lines. My flux lines are called magnetic lines of flux. It's a count, and these are flux lines. They are measured in Webers, and there could be a certain number of Webers per meter squared being induced in this cross-sectional area A. So that's what we know about magnetism so far, and we know all of the properties of those flux lines and how they behave. For example, we know that they want to stay inside this ferromagnetic material because they don't really like to be outside in free space. So they don't like to be together, but they also like to be inside a ferromagnetic material. So they'll probably travel like this around this magnetic circuit. So this is our first look at a magnetic circuit. Now, uh, the amount of flux lines that get produced depend on the material and the amount of magnetic motive force that got induced by the current. So a little bit more to learn here. New information. The amount of flux lines depends on the material and the force. It depends on the force. How much force did we get? Well, how much force we got? We can get more force if it's more turns, and we get more force if it's more current. Yes. And it depends on what's this made out of? Is this made out of like an insulating um, ceramic? Then you're probably not going to get a lot of flux lines. Is it made out of iron? Then you're probably going to induce a lot of flux lines. So it depends on what it's made out of. And what it's made out of, when I just talked about ceramic, it will conduct less, right? It will induce less. It is not as forgiving. It is not as welcoming. Um, I would say that it has a little bit of a resistance to flux lines being created. I could say it has a little bit of reluctance. The English word reluctance means it doesn't want to create any. So there is a direct relationship between, there is a direct relationship. This is a mathematical symbol for direct relationship between the amount of force that got induced by the coils of current. There's a direct relationship between that and the amount of flux that actually gets developed. That relationship depends on this material, and it depends on the the reluctance of that material. Is it reluctant to develop flux like a ceramic, or is it not very reluctant? It's very happy to develop that flux. Then it means it's lower reluctance. So here's how it relates. The constant of relation is called R, reluctance. Reluctance. The reluctance is a material property, give or take. In a linear circuit, if we're assuming linear, then it's a material property. Reluctance has a negative connotation. I am reluctant to be your friend. I am reluctant to teach you means I don't want to. I am reluctant to establish flux. So the more reluctance something has, the more reluctance this material is, the more it doesn't want to establish magnetic flux, then you get less flux because it's a relationship of one times the other. If reluctance increases, then flux is decreasing for a given ferromagnetic force that gets induced by the current flowing through those coils. So we have current flowing through the coils that makes an FM. That FM, it actually does have a direction. If that So that FM is going to now induce these magnetic flux lines, but how many magnetic flux lines depends on the material. The material has a reluctance.